Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another yoga practice. So I hope you guys are doing amazing. And today's flow is a morning flow, so we will take it slow, but we will work on our full body flexibility, and I hope you enjoy. So let's come to a seated position. I am sitting on some height. You can go ahead and find a block or anything to sit on as well, and find a nice comfortable posture. Breathe in to lengthen. On your exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Think about bringing your left shoulder away from your left ear. You can also place your right hand on that side of your head to lengthen through your neck a little bit more if that feels good for you. Breathing in and breathing deeply out. From here, slowly go ahead. Bring your chin slightly in towards your chest, placing your hand slightly towards the back of your head, so that you feel that lengthening through the back of your neck as well. Hold and breathe. And then slowly bring your ear back to your shoulder. Breathe in, come back up through the center. On your exhale, take it over to the other side. So bring your left ear to your left shoulder and lengthen through the right side of your neck. Again, reaching your right arm, your right shoulder away from your right ear. And then placing your left hand on that side of your head as an option. I am feeling a little bit stiff on that side of my neck, so I chose to leave the hand off and just focus on drawing the right shoulder away from my right ear. On your next exhale, slowly draw your chin in towards your chest, again placing or moving your left hand accordingly. Deep breaths in and out. Notice how you feel. Slowly begin to go ahead and back off. Release your hand. Bring your ear back up to your shoulder, and then inhale, come back up through the center one more time. Stay here as you breathe out and bring your chin in towards your chest. You can place one hand gently rested on the back of your head here. You want to feel the stretch in the back of your neck, your upper back. Really bring your awareness to your spine. Breathing in, come back up through the center, and exhale, stay here. Let's take the hands out by the sides of the body. As you breathe in, take your right arm up. Exhale, bring it all the way over. Think about pushing your right hip towards your block or towards the mat, and softening maybe into the left elbow, squeezing through the left side of your waist, creating length through the right side of your body. Breathe in, come out, exhale, release your right hand. Opposite side, inhale, left arm reaches up. As you exhale, come over to your big side stretch on this side. Keep your gaze wherever is comfortable for your neck. Again, length through the left side of your body and shorten through the right side of your waist. Breathe in, back off. Exhale, release your left hand. One more time, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, this time bring your right hand behind your head. On your inhale, you want to lift your chest up towards the ceiling, open through your elbow. Exhale, bring your right elbow towards your left arm, so squeeze, separating through the backs of your shoulders. Inhale, you open, and exhale, you close. And again, inhale, reach your heart open as you look up, wide through your elbow. Exhale, you close, squeezing through your abdomen and separating your shoulder blades. Inhale, come back up through the center, release your right hand, and then stay here as you exhale, maybe finding bigger side stretch to the right side of your body. Slowly go ahead, release your right hand, and then let's do that on the opposite side. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over, and then exhale, bring your left hand behind your head. Inhale, open, reaching your heart open to the ceiling. Exhale, left elbow towards your right arm. Let's repeat. Inhale, reach open, and exhale, close. And again, inhale, you open, and exhale, close, really squeezing through your belly, separating your shoulder blades. Inhale, open, come through the center, release your left hand, reach over, cross your left ear, reach through your fingertips, maybe softening, bending your right elbow a little bit. Inhale, back off. Exhale, come back all the way through the center. Taking both hands over to your left, rotate your left shoulder back. Really lengthen as you breathe in, so spine, crown of your head, and exhale, rotate. Breathe in, come back through to center. Exhale, take it over to the other side. Inhale for length. Exhale, rotate a little bit more. Okay, slowly let's begin to back off. Inhaling, come all the way around through the center, and exhale here. Let's go ahead and switch positions. So you can bring your block out, whatever you have from underneath, and place it to the side. And find your way on all fours, please. Think about bringing your wrists underneath your shoulders, bring your knees underneath your hips, spreading your fingers really nice and wide. Think about drawing your shins and the tops of your feet closer to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, round through your spine, chin in towards your chest, push the floor away. Inhale, begin to tuck your tailbone out, finding an arch through your back body, looking ahead or up. Let's keep going. Exhale, round through your spine, really pull your navel in, separate your shoulder blades at the back. As you breathe in, make your way up, bottom to top, to your arch back body. You can keep going just like that, or you have the option to reverse your palms, bringing your wrists facing forwards, fingers to your knees, and do the same thing. Exhaling, rounding through your spine, bottom to top, and inhaling to find that arch again. So you will feel a little bit more of a stretch through your wrist, through the front of your arms. If it feels like it's too much for you, feel free to go back to the original way. Last one. Inhale, reverse, arching through your spine. And then exhale to a neutral back body. Release your hands, so come round the right way. And then begin to walk your hands out forwards for your puppy pose. When you can't go any further, breathe in. Exhale, send your hips up, your forehead towards the floor. So it doesn't have to touch. It is still first thing in the morning. We're still working through our body. But if you do happen to have space, you can bring your forehead down onto the mat, or you can roll onto your chest and your chin. It helps me to bring my hips slightly forwards of my knees to reach my chest, my heart closer towards the mat, just for a little bit of an extra stretch. I also like to grip the top of the mat to feel a tiny bit more. Hold and breathe, really pull your navel in. Let's go ahead and back off. So bring your hands in towards you, and then go ahead and tuck the toes at the back for your downward facing dog. Think about sending your hips towards your heels. Push your heels towards the floor, creating length in your legs, sending your hips up. And let's go ahead and have a pedal through the feet. So you want to try and keep your feet hip width. And maybe think about adding a little bit of a side stretch to this. So you want to bend your right knee in and out to the opposite side, so towards your left. And then do the same thing as you switch sides, so sending your left knee towards your right. You'll feel a bigger stretch maybe in your shoulders, your arms, the side of your body. And then come back through to center. In your down dog, hold. Inhale, ripple your spine forwards to a plank position. Exhale, drop your knees. Pull your navel in, send your hips up, hug your elbows into your body as you lower down onto your chest, your chin. Inhale, slide your body through for your baby cobra, keeping your elbows bent, point your toes, lengthen your legs, roll your shoulders up, back and down, mini back bends. Exhaling, press into your palms, tuck your toes, downward facing dog again. Stay here, notice how you feel in your body, keep your gaze to your legs. Let's go ahead and walk the hands in. So bring your hands all the way into your feet so you are in your forward fold at the back of your mat. Option to go wider through your feet. Soften your knees, interlace your fingers, place your hands behind your head, and maybe have a sway from side to side. So stay wherever you feel best in your body. Notice through the backs of your legs, your spine, your neck, your lower back as well. Releasing your hands, your fingers, bring your feet closer together, and let's roll up to stand. Press into your feet, pull your navel in, and begin to stack through the vertebra in your spine, one on top of the other, as you come all the way up to stand. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and then bring your feet closer together. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, bringing your palms together at the top. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your chin in towards your chest again. Roll all the way down, so back to where you came from, rolling over your legs. And then bend your knees, bring your hands onto the mat, walk them out, finding a plank position, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, Exhale, lower down on your knees or your toes, chaturanga. Inhale to a back bend, finding more length in your arms, maybe keeping your knees off the mat. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Think about reaching your right toes behind your left leg. Notice the stretch in the front of your right leg a lot. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, hug your knee in. Step your right foot forwards in between your hands. Inhaling, find your high lunge position, reaching your arms up. Exhale, stay here. On your inhale, bend your left knee. As you exhale, push into your left heel, lengthening your leg. Let's repeat. So inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, push into your left heel. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, push into your left heel. Inhale, bend your left knee. This time take it all the way down to the mat, finding your low lunge position. Tuck your toes out. Bring your hands to your hips and straighten your right leg. Point your toes towards you. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pull your right hip back, hinge forwards. You can bring your hands, your fingertips on the mat, or keep them on your hips. Keep pulling your right hip back. Dig your right heel into the mat a lot. Inhale, bend your right knee. Shift your chest forwards. Exhale, pull your right hip back again to your half split. You can go with these, or on your next inhale, rise up to your low lunge position, and then exhale back to your half split. So choose where you want to be. You can keep finding that low lunge position as you reach your arms up and over, bending your right knee, and then exhaling to your half split, hands on your hips or fingertips on your mat. Let's do that again. So inhale, you rise, and exhale, you fold. Hold in your half split this time. Really pull your right hip back. Inhale, bend your right knee again, and this time bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot and heel toe your right foot to the side for your lizard lunge. Hold in your lizard lunge. Fingertips or maybe palms on the mat. Lengthen through your spine, lift your heart. Stretch in the front of your left leg, your hip. Let's go ahead and tuck the toes at the back. Bring your back foot in line, your heel in line with the right heel. Turn your toes out to the side. On your inhale, rise up to your warrior two position. Keeping your right knee bent. Look ahead of your right fingertips. Flip your right palm up, reach forwards. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to your triangle pose. Straighten your right leg, reach your right arm forwards and then towards the floor. Left arm up, reaching open through your arms, reaching through your fingertips. Breathe in. On your exhale, bend your left knee, finding your Skandasana side lunge to the back of your mat, reaching away through your right leg. Hands can be on the floor as well for this one. Big stretch for your legs, your hips. Let's take a breath in. On your exhale, walk your hands to your right leg for your side angle pose. So bend your right knee, placing your right arm on your leg, left arm sweeps across your left ear. You can, of course, bring your right hand to the mat as well. The option is yours. On your inhale, come up, straighten your right leg and take your right arm up and over. So it's like a straight leg reverse warrior. Exhale, bend your right knee and windmill your arms all the way down to the floor as you turn your left toes facing forwards. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right leg, finding a lizard lunge position again, this time with your back knee off the mat. Hold here, or you have the option to walk your fingertips, hands forwards, or come down onto your forearms as well. You can have your left knee on the mat. You can also step your right toes to the side. Hold in your lizard lunge position. Embrace all the sensations and keep breathing. Let's come back up onto the hands. Push the palms into the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, take your right leg behind and find your chaturanga as you lower down. Inhaling to your back bend. And exhale back to your downward facing dog. Breathe in, hold. And exhale, hold. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips, reaching your left toes behind that right leg this time. Really focus on that stretch in the front of your left leg. Inhale, come through to center. Exhale, hug your knee in, step your left foot in between your hands, and then rise up to your high lunge position on this side. On your inhale, bend your right knee towards the mat. As you exhale, push into your right heel, straighten your leg. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, push into your right heel. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, push into your right heel. Inhale, bend your knee. This time, bring it all the way down onto your mat, finding a low lunge position. Tuck your toes out, hands to your hips, pull your left hip back, and hinge forwards to your half split. Notice how you feel on this side. Again, remember to really point your toes, really dig your left heel into the mat a lot. Inhaling, bend into your left knee, lean your chest forwards. Exhale, pull your left hip back, half split. Inhale, you bend, option to reach your arms up and over, finding a low lunge position. Exhale, back to your half split, hands to your hips or fingertips, palms on the mat. Let's repeat. Inhale, bend your left knee, reach up and over, low lunge. Exhale, back to your half split. Really keep pulling your left hip back. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, bend your left knee, come up and over. And exhale, you fold back to your half split. Let's do 1 more. So this is a really great way to warm up the body, to really increase flexibility in your body through repetitive movements. So in this one, you're working through your hips, your hamstrings, your spine, you're improving your back bends, and also the strength in your legs as you come up and back. We're holding the last half split. So keep pulling your left hip back, keep breathing in and out. Let's bend the left knee again, and this time you want to find your lizard lunge by bringing your left hand to the inside of your left leg, heel toe your left foot to the side, and hold here, guiding the front of your pelvis, your right leg towards the mat as you exhale. Inhaling length through your spine, crown of your head. Hold and breathe. Notice how you feel on this side. Let's slowly go ahead and tuck the back toes under, bringing your heels in line. Turn your right toes out to the side. Bend your left knee, come up to your warrior 2 position, bringing your arms out with your shoulders. Look ahead of your left fingertips. Flip your left palm up. Inhale, reverse warrior. On your exhale, straighten your left leg, reaching your left arm forwards and towards the floor. Right arm reaches up in your triangle pose. Keep lengthening the crown of your head forwards. Keep shortening through the left side of your waist. Length through the right side. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee and push your left heel away from you. Find your skandasana in your right leg on the right side, back of your mat. You can use your hands against the floor to find a deeper stretch, support, whatever you need. Take a breath in. On your exhale, walk your hands to your left leg for your side angle pose. Bend your left knee, bringing your left arm on your leg, sweeping your right arm across your right ear. You can bring your left hand to the floor as well if that is something that you want to do instead. Inhale, come up, straighten your left leg, bring your left arm up and over, really push away through your left heel. And then exhale, bend your left knee, windmill your arms all the way to the mat. And then bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot again. Heel toe your left foot to the side, keeping your right knee off the mat this time if that's available to you. And coming down onto your forearms, or maybe just walking your hands out forwards. You can always step your left toes to the side here. Notice how you feel on this side. Try to keep your spine as long as you can. Try to find length. Keep pushing into that left heel. Big stretch for your hips here. Well done. Keep breathing through it. You got it. Okay, let's slowly begin to back off. So make your way back up onto your hands, walking your hands back in. Press the palms into the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, take your left leg back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, come up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees and look ahead. Inhale to step, float, or jump to the top of your mat. Find a half lift. So you're looking for straight legs and a straight spine. Fingertips on the mat or maybe hands on your shins. On your exhale, forward fold. Relax your upper body, your head, your neck. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, bringing your palms together at the top. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up one more time. On your exhale, interlace your fingers and press your palms up. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale, side stretch to your right. Notice your left shoulder. Inhale, come back through to center. Exhale, over to your left. Really push into those palms. Inhale, slowly make your way back through to center. Exhale, release your hands and take your hands behind you, interlacing your fingers again. Try to do the opposite of the first side. Reaching your arms towards the floor as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Breathing in, lift your heart. Maybe you look up. Exhale, fold, sending your arms up towards the ceiling. You can pulse the arms if that feels nice for you. You can bend or soften the knees if that feels better for you as well. Inhale, slowly make your way back up. Release your fingers at the back, reach them forwards all the way around, interlace them again, palms face you. Exhaling, bring your chin in towards your chest, separate your shoulder blades at the back. Reach your arms away. Inhale, lengthen, reach your arms up, palms face up. Exhale, release your fingers, your hands. Shake your arms out. And then we're going to come lengthways on our mat. So you want to take your feet nice and wide, keeping your feet in parallel or toes turned in towards one another. Take your hands behind your back. Once you have found your position, interlace your fingers again. Reach your arms towards the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades together, breathing in, lift your heart, maybe you look up. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Move nice and slow, send your arms up. Keep pressing into your feet, keep sending your hips up. You can pulse your arms if that feels nice for you here again. Think about squeezing your legs, the front of your legs, your inner legs. Keep sending your hips up and keep your neck relaxed. Big stretch for your legs, shoulders. Great stretch. Inhale slowly, let's come all the way back up. And then release your fingers, your hands at the back. Bring your hands to your hips and heel to your feet a little bit closer for your goddess squat. So turn your toes out to the sides for this one and bring your hands to your heart. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale, bend into your knees and sit your hips in your squat. On your inhale, push into your heels, come up, circle your arms up, palms touch. Exhale, lower back down. Let's repeat. So inhale, you come up, really lengthen and reach. Exhale to come back down, strong through your legs. Breathe in, you lift and reach. Exhale to come back down. Hold in your goddess squat, breathe in. Exhale to your wide-legged forward fold. So take your feet out wide. Bring your feet in parallel and fold over your legs. This time, we're going to reverse the palms. So wrist face forward, fingers towards your legs, and begin to walk them in through between your legs. Finding a little bit of an extra sensation, extra stretch, using your hands just as an added weight. Keep pressing into your feet, keep sending your hips up. Keep squeezing those legs. Slowly begin to back off. Walk your hands back out. Bringing your fingers to face forwards. Bring your hands to your hips and inhale to rise all the way up. And then we're going to heel to the feet closer in together. Turn your toes out to the sides for your goddess squat again. Hands to heart. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees. Sit your hips towards the floor. This time, bring your hands to your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to your right, dropping your left shoulder forwards, taking your right shoulder back. Keep pushing your left leg back so your knee doesn't drop to the center, keeping your hips nice and even. Inhale, come back through the center. Exhale, take it to your left. This time, right shoulder forwards, left shoulder back. Really notice how you feel in your spine. Inhale, come through the center, and let's repeat one more time. Exhale to your right. Inhale to center. Exhale to your left. Really strong through your legs. Inhale, come back through to center. Exhale to your forward fold. Taking your feet wider, bringing your feet in parallel. This time, we're going to bring the hands anywhere along the legs, or you can use your peace fingers to grab onto your big toes. Breathe in, prepare, lengthen your spine, look slightly ahead of your mat. Exhale, fold, bending into your elbows and pulling yourself closer to your legs or in between your legs. Find that big stretch in your legs. Notice your shoulders, notice your hips. Keep breathing. Inhaling, slowly begin to back off. Bring your hands away from your legs, your toes. Hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way back up to stand. And then heel toe your feet closer together. This time, bring them back to their original position. So come up to stand. Shake your legs out and find your way to the top of your mat, please. Bring your hands to your heart. Prepare, come up onto your left toes, lift your left leg up. Exhale, take your left leg all the way back behind. Turn your toes out to the side. Reaching your right fingertips towards the floor, left arm up in your half moon pose. Maybe staying here, maybe bringing your right hand onto the floor. You can also use a block for this one to add some height to your right side. So let your gaze guide your balance. Keep it wherever is best for you. You can stay exactly as you are, or you can bend your left knee and find a bind, bringing your left hand to your left foot, your ankle. Really think about pushing your foot into the hand, hand back into the foot, reaching your knee up as high as you can. On your inhale, begin to back off. Bring both hands onto your mat. Bend your right knee and land your left toes. Stay here. And then take your right leg all the way back up, finding a three-legged downward facing dog. Find length. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee and stack your hips, or transition to a wild thing, rolling onto the outer edge of your left foot, bringing your right toes behind your left leg. Taking that right arm up and over. Hold, breathe in. Exhale, let's close. Right hand to mat. Take your right leg up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in. Step your right foot forwards in between your hands. We're going to go back to where we came from. So fingertips on the mat, lift your left leg up, turn your left toes out to the side. Right hand is on the mat or fingers hover. Left hand reaches up. Feel free to go ahead and find that bind again in your half moon pose. Breathe in. Exhale, release your left leg. Release your hands off the mat and bring your left leg in, bringing your knee in towards your chest. Hold, inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, push into your left heel, lengthen your left leg away from you. Enjoy the cramps. Go ahead, begin to bend your knee in and rest your left foot down onto the mat. Let's go and shake that out. And we'll repeat that on the other side. Hands to heart. Come up onto your right toes, bend your right knee, lift your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, take your right leg behind, push into your right heel and turn your right toes out to the side. Arms open wide, left fingertips hover or on the floor, right arm reaches up. Again, let your gaze guide your balance, really strong through your legs. Stay here or find a bind, bending your right knee, bringing your right hand to your foot. Push your hand into your foot, foot back into your hand, really reach through your knee. Bringing your knees, your legs away from one another. Notice your hips. Slowly go ahead, begin to back off. We're going to bring both hands down onto the mat or fingertips. Lengthen your right leg behind. Inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee, land your right toes. Take your left leg all the way back and up. Three-legged downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hips or wild thing. Rolling onto the outer edge of your right foot, left toes behind that right leg, reaching your right arm up and left arm up and over. Inhale, exhale, close, left hand to mat, left leg up in your three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in, step your left foot forwards in between your hands. And then shift the weight forwards, lifting your right leg up. Turn your toes out to the side, back to your half moon pose. Arms open wide, or right hand to your right foot in your bind. Hold and breathe. You're doing amazing. Okay, slowly begin to back off. Release your bind if you have it. And then we're going to come up, so release your fingers off the mat. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Hold hands to your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, push into your right heel. Find length in that right leg. Enjoy the cramping. Hold and breathe. Well done. Let's go ahead and bend the right knee in again. Breathe in. Exhale, release your right leg. Shake your legs out. Whew, that was quite a bit of balancing, quite a bit of work for our legs. But we have reached the end of that balancing sequence. So come to the top of your mat, bring your chin in towards your chest, and roll all the way down towards the mat. Forward fold. Notice your legs, notice your upper body. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up in your chair pose. Hold here, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee, rotate your right shoulder up in your chair twist. You can stay here, you can fan the arms open, or find a bind, bringing your right hand to the left side of your waist, your inner thigh, rotating your right shoulder up. Hold and breathe, stay strong in your legs. Let's slowly begin to back off, so slowly bring your hands back together. As you inhale, return your chest forwards, chair pose. Exhale, take it over to the other side, right elbow to the outside of your left leg, left knee. You can also fan your arms open or find your bind on this side, bringing your left hand to the right side of your waist, your inner thigh, rotating your left shoulder open. Slowly, let's begin to back off again. Bring your hands back together one step at a time. Rotate your chest forwards. Breathe in, hold. Exhale, forward fold. Let's hang out here in our forward fold. So you have the option to take your hands maybe behind your legs, your calves, and fold a little bit more. Bring your face a little bit closer to your legs and your hips up a little bit more. And then let's go ahead and back off. Find your flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step, float, jump back, plank pose, or chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Notice how you feel through your legs, your shoulders. Keep finding length in your spine. Inhale, come up onto your toes, ripple your spine forwards. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your front and come up onto your fingertips. Point your toes, lengthen your legs. Inhale, push your fingertips into the mat and roll your spine up. Exhale, come back down. Let's keep that going. So you inhale, roll up. And exhale, come back down. Feel free to walk your fingertips a little bit further forward, so keep going. You can also come down onto your hands. Try to create length in your spine, really open through your heart, your chest, really pushing away at the mat. Keep your legs long and energized at the back. Let's slowly back off, come to rest on the front of your body. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and find a child's pose at the back of your mat. You can take your knees out wider or keep your legs in parallel. Arms out forwards, hands together. Inhale, lift up onto your elbows. Bring your thumbs to the back of your neck, your head. As you exhale, guide your hips closer to your heels. Stretching your shoulders, your armpits, your upper arms, your upper back. Let's go ahead and release the hands, the arms. And then staying in your child's pose, you want to bring your left arm and thread it underneath your right, palm faces up. So your palms are facing forwards, not to the side. You want to feel that in your shoulder. Inhale, come through to center, and then thread your right arm underneath your left, palm faces up. So left hand is on the mat, right palm is facing up. Push your hips towards your heels. Well done. Slowly begin to back off and then walk your hands in towards you. Bring your legs in parallel and let's come up onto our knees. So we are going to practice a camel pose today. So your knees are underneath your hips or maybe slightly wider. You can tuck your toes under if that works better for you. Hands to your hips, fingers face the floor. Look down the front of your body the whole entire time. As you breathe in, lift your chest up higher towards your chin. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift your chest up a little bit more. Exhale, roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and begin to find your back bend. As you do this, squeeze your glutes, push your hips forwards, keeping your hips over your knees. If you are comfortable, you can bring your hands to your heels, and if you are very comfortable, you can turn your gaze looking up or behind. Keep lifting up higher through your upper back, through your chest, so try not to squeeze your lower back or your lower ribs together, if that makes sense. When you have had enough, slowly find your way back, reversing nice and slow. Come to sit on your heels. Take a twist over to one side and twist over to the other side. Slowly bring your forehead towards the floor, rounding into a little ball, into a little fetal position in your child's pose, bringing your arms down by the sides of your body, palms face up. Notice how you feel in your back, your hips, back of your neck. Try to find comfort. Try to find stillness. Okay, let's slowly come all the way back up again. And we're going to come to sit on our hips. So bring your legs out in front of you. Come towards the top of your mat. And let's come to lie on our backs. So bring your knees in as you lower yourself down onto your mat. Have a little rock side to side. You can circle on your back body, on your lower back, going one way and then switching directions. Let's bring our hands to the knees and circle your knees away from one another. And then circle your knees in the other direction. Notice your breath, notice how you feel. And then bring your feet down onto your mat. Bring your right ankle just above your left knee. Right hand to the inside of your right leg. Push the knee away from you. Notice your right hip. Arms out with your shoulders on your mat. Breathe in. On your exhale, drop your legs to your right. So your right ankle is now to the outside of your left knee-ish. Notice the stretch in your hip, front of your leg. Try to use your right foot as a weight to feel a little bit of an extra stretch. Inhale, come through to center and cross your knees this time. So bring your knees closer together and exhale your legs to your left. Notice the stretch on this side, the twist in your body. Come to look over your right shoulder. You can close your eyes too. Inhaling, come through to center. Let's swap it over. So bring your left ankle just above your right knee. Left hand to the inside of your left leg. Push the knee away from you. And then bring your arms on the mat with your shoulders or on the floor. Exhaling, drop your legs to your left. Using your left foot on your right leg this time is an added way to feel a little bit of an extra stretch, a little bit more extra sensations in your body, your hip, your leg. And slowly come through to center again, crossing your knees, so bringing your knees closer together. And then exhaling your legs to your right. As you come to look over your left shoulder, you can also have your eyes closed. Notice how you feel on this side. Notice the twist in your body, the stretch in your hips. Inhale, slowly return to center. And release your legs, taking both legs out long, arms down by the sides of your body, palms face up. Little wiggle of your toes and fingers, closing down your eyes, chin slightly tucked in towards your chest. Notice all sensations in your body, notice your breath. Find a sense of calm, relaxation. Soften, relax your face. Find a place of stillness, of effortlessness. Stay here for as long as you want to. Feel free to switch me off and enjoy this time with yourself. this well-deserved relaxation. If you are with me, let's begin to wiggle the toes, the fingers, and rotate hands and your feet. And find a full body stretch, reaching your arms overhead, lengthening. And slowly drawing your knees to your chest as you rock side to side. And when you're ready, slowly making your way up to a seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart. And if you would like to, slowly come to bow your head. And then making your way back up. And blinking your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I felt really good when I did that first thing in the morning. Of course, you can do it at any time at all. Thank you again so much for joining me. I really hope that you continue to practice with me. I have lots more to come. For now, I would like to wish you a really lovely week, rest of your day, your weekend. I am sending you so much love, and I hope to practice with you again real soon.